Welcome to our lesson number 10. We had started with the alphabet of Punjabi, Gurumukhi. Now we will concentrate on 5 letters: pabba, Tada, Tada, Chaga, Kaga. Normally in transcription, see, Kaga is written like this, Chaga with that, and Tada, Tada, and pabba like this. Okay. Again, pabba, Tada, Tada, Chaga, Kaga. See, now I'll take away the chart. See, this is the usual transcription that you will find in books or even in journals or newspapers. Why it is so? Because these sounds were there in Sanskrit or they are there in Hindi, but they are all gone. In Punjabi, see, these are all voiced aspirates, and there are no voiced aspirates in, you see, voiced aspirates, voiced and aspirate, which means, for example, ba is, see, pa is voiceless and ba is voiced, and if you put ha, which means plus this, all right, this then becomes bha. But in Punjabi, we do not have voiced aspirates anymore. Historically, they are all gone. So, for example, we begin with this letter pabba. Now, pabba in phonetics, in pronunciation, it represents 3 possibilities or 2 types of consonants. In one position, it represents pa, another position, it represents ba. For example, see, pa and ba. Right above here, pa, ba. If we write a letter word like this, it is pronounced pal. Then this first letter, it is pa, voiceless consonant, long a and low tone. See, this is low tone. You see, voiceless consonant plus low tone. So, it is this is at this level, it is pa. You see, you can say pa and low tone. You see, pa followed by low tone on the vowel. If you write this another word like if it at the end of the syllable, end of the word, then it is khamb, short vowel of course, nasalization, and there is a high tone followed by a voiced consonant ba. You see the difference between here it was pal, the pabba is in the beginning of the letter of the word. So, it is pa followed by a low tone or whatever the vowel may be. In this position, you have a high tone followed by ba. You see, now in this position, you see, it represents ba, but there is a high tone before it. Then you can have there is another possibility. You can have a word like संभालिया, See, what is happening here? Here you have this is the beginning of the second syllable. You see, this is a question of syllable. You see, sambhalya, bhalya. You see, and in this question, in this situation, there is a ba, but followed by low tone. You see, in this situation, you have a high tone followed by ba, or ba preceded by high tone. In a word like this, you have ba followed by low tone. So, pabba represents pa in the initial position with a low tone following low tone. In the middle position, final position or middle position, depending upon if it is the end of the syllable, final, then you have high tone followed by ba, and if it is the beginning of the second syllable, you see, this is the beginning of the first syllable, this is the beginning of the second syllable, then you have ba followed by a low tone. See, so pa ba. So, it will what it means is that it represents pa followed by low tone or high tone, ba or ba with low tone. So, these are three possibilities. You see, you have the we can have some other examples to show the same thing. See, now here this is pada. See, this is pa followed by low tone, and this is high tone with ba. You see, high tone. So, you have this situation, and the third situation is this, whereas you have ba followed by a low tone. You see, this is pana, naba, nibaya. You see, this is the beginning. There are two syllables. You see, niba, and that there are actually three syllables. That means the second syllable, the beginning of the second syllable, and then followed by low tone. So, the same thing, but there you have these different examples. So, we have one or two more examples just to show that. For example, you can have another word, see, poli, you can have lobby and labaya. So, generally this last is causative verb. You see, you have same problem, poli, you see, pa, you see, with the low tone, and then high tone and ba. You see, we concentrate only on this area, and labaya. You see, you have you see, ba with low tone, this third. You see, you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is how it works. You see, you have now for each case we will have 4 examples to just to concentrate more. You see, you can have for example, word like this, pan, and then you can have lab, and you can have subha. Subha sometimes with this also. So, you will have this, you see, there is a again pa low tone, this thing, and then high tone, lab, you see, high tone followed by ba and subha. You see. So, there is a ba, see, these are the, in both these cases That means, in the beginning of the word it is a voiceless consonant, and in other places there is a voiced consonant either preceded by high tone or followed by low tone. So, this is what you have in the case of this. Now, you have the same pattern. There is it's a, you will see that patterns is always the same. You see, you can have now Tada, and the same thing, there is a ta followed by low tone, and there is a da preceded by high tone, and da followed by low tone. You see, the same kind of situation, voiceless, voiced, voiced, low tone, high tone, low tone, and this is Tada. You see, you could then you have you see words like to be and mad and madol. You see, to be, there is a voiceless consonant followed by low tone, and here you will have a high tone followed by the, and this will be again the followed by low tone, the same pattern. So, you will have voiceless consonant followed by low tone, voiced consonant in this situation preceded by high tone, and in this situation voiced consonant followed by low tone. So, you have, you see, what you see here is that one letter of Gurmukhi represents 3 different pronunciations. See, it corresponds to 3 different pronunciations in the 3 different situations, and this is very important, because generally one letter is supposed to stand for one sound, but this is not so. Why? Because over the years, over hundreds of years, there is a development of tones, but the graphic system of Punjabi Gurmukhi remains the same. You see, structurally it is the same as ba, da, ga, ja are the same. I mean, the graphically it is the same as Sanskrit or Hindi, but in terms of the evolution of pronunciation of Punjabi, it's very different. It's drastically changed. So, it is quite deceptive, because generally they traditionally ba, da, ga are written with voiced aspirates, but there are no voiced aspirates in Punjabi. So, again the same thing. You see, you have some other words. You see, tona, and Vudaya. Or vad, you can say anything, vad. See, this is tona, again the same, this, see, this will be there, and here you have vad, you see, high tone followed by da, and Vudaya, again the same thing. The whole idea is that this is the high tone da, da with low tone in these 3 different situations. More 2 more examples. For each case we have 4 examples. You have now with different vowels. You see, you have tola, you see, ta followed by low tone, sid, high tone followed by da, and sidaya, da followed by low tone. You see, exactly the same pattern. So, in each case there is a corresponding voiceless consonant followed by low tone in the initial position, in the middle position, word final position, you will have a high tone followed by the, a voiced consonant, and in a longish word, mostly causative verbs generally, there is, and the when the or tada is begins from the second syllable of the same word, see, and then you have sida, vada, kra. See, this kind of you have this thing. So, you now one more word for example for this. See, in each case we are using different vowels also. This Sudaya, you can say. The main idea is that it is on the second. See, for example, tons. You see the ta and low tone, and this is high tone with the sodya, because it is tone is here, and when the tone is on the falling syllable, then it is sudaya. You see, this is how it works. So, we have 4 examples for each of these letters. The next letter is Tada. You see, Tada again in old orthography will be dha like this, but this is no more the case. Here we will have again the same thing, it is a retroflex voiceless and followed by low tone, and then da, its voiced counterpart preceded by high tone, and the voiced counterpart followed by low tone. So, we have words like toll, and then cud and kadaya, this third. You see, this is toll, this is cud, this is kadaya. See, same pattern, ta followed by low tone, high tone and da followed by low tone. Toll, cud, kadaya. Again, toll, cud, kadaya. You see the difference between ta of toll and cud. So, that is the basic thing. The same letter, but here the pronunciation is toll, and here in this position it is cud, d, not ta, and again the same kind of thing. So, more there are so many other letters. For example, we will have tor, mud, mundaya. You see, we have tor, mud, you see, this is so the pattern fundamentally remains the same. So, this is also very important, that whenever there is a linguistic change, it always occurs in a certain pattern, and it is not you cannot have a change only for one letter or one sound. So, the whole series of all it is not just that one voiced aspirate has now corresponds to different tones, but all voiced aspirates and in the same manner with the same, the structure remains the same. That is very important, that every language has a given structure, but it is structural. You see, the structure of Punjabi is not the structure of Hindi or Sanskrit or English or French, but it has a structure. So, there is always, see, this is a structure. For example, all these consonants, so called voiced aspirate consonants, they behave in a certain manner. You see, and the more examples: ter, sund, and sandaya. Or mundaya or sandaya, kunda. You can have so many things. Anyway, the basic idea is that this is ter, this is sund, see, this is what is important, and the pattern remains the same no matter which word that we are using, but structurally it occurs exactly in the same place, and these are different words meaning different things. Then you have another word, the last word in this series, tongue, gand, and gandaya. See, this is tongue, gand, and gandaya. See, the same as up on there. So, these are different words, different examples, but follow exactly the same pattern, structural pattern, exactly same pattern. So, now we go to chaja, see, which is supposed to be this, but it is not this. So, it is you will see that it is followed by ja preceded by high tone and ja followed by low tone, same thing, voiceless, voiced, voiced. And you have then examples, first choli, ruj, rujaya. See, you have this choli, you see, ruj, and rujaya. You see, the same, voiceless, voiced, voiced, voiceless followed by low tone, and voiced preceded by high tone, and voiced followed by low tone, exactly in the same place, in the initial position, in the final position, in the initial position of the second syllable. We can have two more examples, chak, buj, bujaya. You see, all these you see, the same thing. Voiceless followed by low tone, voiced preceded by high tone, voiced followed by low tone in exactly the same phonologically, or for the point of view of phonetics or pronunciation, exactly the same pattern in all these words. We have two more words to example in this series. Chal, Baj, Sujaya. Chal, Baj and Sujaya. See the same pattern. So, these are you have the idea here is that everything happens in a certain pattern. There is a pattern to it. There is a proper structural pattern. It is not that with one letter there is correspondence with pronunciation is of one type and with other letter is another type. So, it is a whole series. You see Tada, pabba, Tada, Chaga, Kaga, then there will be always the same thing. For example, now Kaga, it is K followed by low tone and high Ga and Ga. You see the voiceless, voiced, voiced, voiceless followed by low tone, voiced preceded by high tone and voiced followed by low tone. You have these now examples, quite standard examples. Koda, Baggi and Chungaya. Koda, Baggi, Chugaya. You see here, here and here. This is voiceless followed by low tone and Ga voiced preceded by high tone and Ga voiced followed by low tone exactly in the same place in the syllable structure of the language, because it depends upon the structure of the words. You have then couple of more examples. Kol, Mag and Magaya. You see, Kol, Mag and Magaya. You see, this you have the same situation in this thing. Another example, you have Kal, Saggi and Sungaya. You see, Kal, I mean, see, we see each time with different consonants and different vowels, primarily with different vowels. You see the same pattern. This is what we have up there. Now, the last example in this series is you have, you see the idea of giving different examples is to show that is the quality of the vowel, the change in vowel does not affect the pattern. It is where it occurs. If it is in the beginning or end of the word or the beginning of the second syllable. That is what matters. The consonants and vowels, they do not affect this. Okay. You have Kaan, you see, Nigga, Vagaya. See the same pattern here. So, in each case, for each letter we have given 4 sets of examples. In each case there are 3 examples with the voiceless consonant followed by low tone. In the second position where it is final or where it is middle, then you have high tone followed by a voiced consonant, and when it is the beginning of the second syllable, it is the voiced consonant followed by low tone, and the pattern remains the same. The pattern depends upon the structure of the syllables and the structure of the word, the phonetic structure of the word, and not on the quality of the vowels and consonants. This is so roughly, I mean this is quite complicated, I know, but since we will be repeating it each time we give example, we will show how it works. So, this is only, you can say this is only introductory, it introduces the basic problem, the basic series of correspondences between a given letter of Gurmukhi and how this letter in different positions have different pronunciations, and this is true of these 5 letters, and these 5 letters are quite complex, yes, because it shows number 1 that once upon a time, probably 1000 years ago, these tones did not exist, they were aspirates, voiced aspirates, or maybe even earlier, and slowly the voiced aspirates gave way to tones. The tones developed over a long period of time, but the writing system, the structure of the writing system of Devanagari that is used even now, that was used before for Sanskrit and Hindi, it is no more the same thing. Now, there is one more to complete this last presentation. There is one more little symbol for tones, and that is primarily, I mean that is what is called, see this is ha, you see, but sometimes it is put at the below a given letter, you see, below a given letter, like for example, you see, you can say, you see, this is nera, you see, but if you put little ha, half ha kind of, it becomes nera, you see, this will be nera, and this is dera. You see, this is, you will have mass, you see, and if you put little ha here, it becomes mass, you can say, just to look any word, and this is mass. That means, by putting ha, that short ha, below the letter in the initial position. Now, this is again very important, only in the initial position, then it corresponds to tone, low tone, consonant plus low tone, like in these two situations. you see here and here. Now, if the consonant is afterwards, for example, in a word like see this is pad, but this you see and little ha here, then it will become pad. So, high tone, you see there will be high tone before the consonant, like here it will be high tone here in this position, or pad, pada or pada. You see, for example, there is a word like this pada. You see, this is a long vowel, this was a short vowel here, you see. And then if you say, actually there are two ways you can write this whole of it, and you can write like this also, you see. So, it will be pada, but it generally more frequently with the short vowels, okay. But the whole idea is that if the short vowel, I mean the ha, short ha is below the consonant which is not initial, which is final, which is after that, then the tone will be different. This can also be used as, for example, again the same kind of thing as in the, this is at the word final position, but if it is not on the word final position, you see, if it is like this, you see, if it is the beginning of the second syllable in the word, then it is different. Then it will be same kind of thing that as we have seen earlier, it will become, it is then it will correspond to low tone, ra plus low, because it is this way. If the vowel is before, then it is pad, and if the vowel, then it is this the beginning of the second syllable, then it is padaya. So, this ha in some cases, you see where you see there are ba, pa, pabba, tada, chaja, kaga, these are the old remnants of say voiced aspirates, or they correspond to voiced aspirates in Hindi and Sanskrit. But here there is no question of, they are not voiced aspirate here, but here any consonant can have a low tone or a high tone, and there the symbol of low tone or high tone would be a short ha. Right? So, with these two lessons we have covered. Covered means the introductory part of the our orthography, the consonants, Gurumukhi consonants, vowels, nasalization, and how to put letters and vowels before or after, and below or above, and then the problem of tones in different situations. Thank you.